เขากลับมาเข้ากันหรือเปล่า
That's new. I guess I should be flattered by the statue.
นี่ก็เสา
It feels wrong,
เสาหลักลบเป็น
especially when my job's only half done.
แล้วก็
I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't know. I could pull this thing out of my... What?
ทำไม
Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
I forged her, the savior.
I might be able to climb up the scaffolding at the base of the spire. Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me. Should be able to jump back and reach those ropes behind me.
ก็
Walk it up, huh?
Gee, I feel so fulfilled now that I'm finally out.
My pullcaster can't reach that from here. I need to be able to pull that crane closer. There we go. Now, how to cross over to the spire. Looks like I can use my pullcaster on that. Should be able to get up there now.
มีคนกดปาล์มใหม่นี่
I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his
ใช้
lance.
เครื่อง
But it looks like he tricked me. Transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me. Well, doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way. like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside? Ha! An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note. Sword of the Far West. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example.
เหมือนไม่
Or
ใช่
why
คน
not take
เดียว
one of
มัน
those
เป็นการ
Gaia back
คุ
that
ย
you've been having such a hard time finding?
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, the coordinates make it simple enough. Even for you.
Gah! There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Aloy always has a way of doing the incredible.
You went inside it, and it transformed, almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Oh, huh?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
Shipments continue to arrive weekly through
Boys,
and another
miss.
band of Austrian laborers has been hired to speed up the construction.
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades. Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Right.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
ให้รู้ว่าเป็นผู้ควบ
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger. But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
เอามัน
By the sun, that's a Nacht? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
ให้เลือกเหรออ๋อถึงเวลาต้องไปแล้ว อ๋อเขาถามได้ถามนี่คือ
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the
ก็
guest.
ถาม
Our delegation will meet with the Tanakh just outside Barren Light.
ทุกว่าให้
We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier. Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Itaman looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me, but I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tanakh. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
เฮ้ยเราต้องเลือกเหรอควรจะเป็นผลตัวที่ดีต่ออารมณ์วิธีการแสดงนิสัยเรื่องที่มาเสนหน้าเราจะไม่เปิดใจคืออะไรวะลอยจะแสดงความเห็นใจหรือพูดตามความเชื่อไม่รู้ว่ามันจะเลือกอะไรดีไม่ใช่ไหมรอจะเผชิญหน้า
Have you been listening to a word I've said? The reason I'm heading west is to deal with a danger. Not just to Meridian, but a whole lot else. You really think I've got time to imagine holding hands and watching the sunset or whatever? Well, I don't.
I see. I'm sorry, Aloy. You're right, of course. Please, forget these foolish things I've said. I bid you farewell. As always, our hopes ride with you.
พูดแบบมีอารมณ์เลยพูด อโทษนะ
I didn't think there was anything else to say. Was I wrong?
I have to go.
Yes, I understand.
ผมมันพูดตรงๆเลยว่ะมันต้องไปทางวันตก
Keep at it. This place is supposed to look pretty.
Can't let you go this way, Savior.
ยังไปไม่ได้
Ah, finally.
The harder we work now,
แต่
the
จะพูด
more
ต
we
รง
deserve
ตรง
our
ไปแล้วก็
boys.
ถ้าเราพูดแบบดีๆราชามันก็น่าจะ
That's part of the Deathbringer we defeated.
อันนี้ก็ตรงเกิน
This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly
เรา
killed
พูด
me,
แบบ
but
นี้เอาลงไป
it's just a piece of scrap now.
เราต้องไปทำ
You! I know you see me!
Got work. Almost ready to go? What?
Savior,
There.
welcome back to the
The
Alliance.
workbench. Uthid, Vanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it,
อ๋อสหาย
even if you
สหาย
did
รัก
leave
แร
us
ก
hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had.
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman, 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
Oh, Shadow.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the Citadel and